I'm Jeff Kavanaugh, Global Head of the Infosys Knowledge Institute, and we're here at Infosys Foundation USA, CrossRoads 2025, where leaders across education, technology, and social impact have come together to shape the future of learning. I'm joined by Alicia Lebrija, Executive President, Fundación Televisa. A recognized leader in social responsibility and innovation, Alicia has helped expand access to education, technology, and opportunity across Mexico and the U.S. with a focus on underserved communities. Welcome.
Thank you, Jeff. Happy to be here in Indianapolis this time.
Yes, absolutely. What U.S.-based products from the foundation have had the biggest social and economic impact, and especially those supported by Infosys Foundation USA?
Well, it's been a pleasure to work with the Infosys Foundation for the past 2 years, specifically with a program we began a couple of years ago, Technolochicas, where, as the name in Spanish, and I think you can say also in English, entails, is basically STEM education for students and really empowering those students to believe in themselves by doing. So it's, yes, STEM education in general, but it's specifically for underprivileged populations.
Got it. How do you ensure programs like these and the course that you have, Cualtrix, remain sustainable and continuously benefit these students and families?
Of course, Cualtrix needs to keep up to date with, as far as we can, with content, which means courses, with crew, which means getting the correct people on board to train teachers and students, and then community. So it's just three C's that I usually talk about: course or content, crew, persons, and communities. All of what we do is geared towards empowering students in communities.
And fueled by the other C, currency.
Okay, we can add that one.
Yes. How has the Infosys Foundation USA support strengthened or scaled your vision, your impact?
Of course, scale is always important for foundations. As it is for the Infosys Foundation, it is for Televisa Foundation. So one of the key aspects is scaling what we do. So the Infosys Foundation has been a wonderful and strategic partner in broadening our impact in the Phoenix, Houston area. It's also provided new opportunities, like in Providence, Rhode Island, to have an impact there, specifically in the city of Center Falls, where we've partnered also with authorities. And that's something new, which not only about scale, is different populations that we're trying to reach out to. So that's one. And then the other is triggering new thinking. And with the vast network that the Infosys Foundation has, I think it's a way that we can all interact for the better good of each of the educational communities we are serving.
What role does technology play in that development, in advancing, especially for Spanish-speaking students and communities?
I think technology is a tool. AI is a tool that we need to further understand, but basically, how do we use those tools to enhance those opportunities? And specifically, I guess, coming from media corporations, foundation, well, one key aspect is how do we use media outlets to really generate a movement around technology for different types of populations, but basically is how do we make them believe they can be whatever they want to be? Maybe different.
Give them the confidence.
Just empowering and giving each student the possibility of being whatever they want to be and developing their fullest potential. So I think affinity to those communities plays a role. And role modeling for those communities is very important. You are not going to do what you don't feel comfortable doing, and you're not going to be someone you don't even know the possibility exists of you becoming someone totally different, or simply allowing yourself to try to be the best version of yourself, of course.
When students experience your programs, to go through them, do they come back as ambassadors? Are they able to share their experience?
I think one of the one of the elements of Cualtrix and Technolochicas is role modeling. So we've invited volunteers actually from Infosys too, and that has a wonderful effect. You can see the kids' face light up when they begin looking at these examples that might sound a little bit more familiar to them. So role modeling and using media outlets to actually tell the story. It's like a virtuous circle.
Last question. What is your hope and your goal for the coming year or two? What are you looking forward next?
I'd love to see the first generations of Cualtrix and Technolochicas become people who contribute to the understanding of technology and teachers and students, because we work with both. And actually, we have a huge opportunity in involving people at our companies that can be example setting, but also for them, for people, older people, they can actually really make this a life purpose. And
living and evolving.
And you can multiply our effect by making people join in this volunteer work, in these mentorship programs, where you have lots of speakers in the room.
Awesome. Well, I know you want to get back to the conference. Thank you so much, Alicia.
Thank you, Jeff. A pleasure being here.
You bet. And as I like to say at the Knowledge Institute, keep learning and keep sharing.